Hello, I am back with another crochet patterns video. Today we are doing Nintendo crochet patterns. Today's video will mainly focus on Mario patterns, Kirby patterns, Zelda patterns, and then some like console inspired patterns like this Game Boy here. If you'd like to see a whole lot of Pokemon patterns, I have a whole separate video showing over 60 Pokemon patterns. And if you'd like to see Animal Crossing patterns, that video is going to be up next week. But anyway, for today we are getting started with Mario, friends, enemies, items, the whole Mario world. If you haven't watched one of these videos before, here's what happens. I put a picture of the crochet pattern here, and then I've got a number in the corner, and that number corresponds to a link in the description where you can go to get the crochet pattern. All the patterns today are free, so all you need is a crochet hook and some wool, and you can get going on some Nintendo projects. I have a list of 64 patterns today, so let's jump into it. First pattern, natural place to start with Mario and Luigi. We've got the Mario Bros amigurumi version. They're looking very cute in their hats and mustaches. Now, I tried really hard to find a matching Wario and Waluigi pattern, couldn't find them. Well, I couldn't find free ones in English. So my advice to you is if you want to make Mario or Luigi, just use these patterns and swap out the colours. I know Waluigi is a bit more like, he's got long limbs, but you can just make it a chibi version. Next, I've got the Mario and Luigi hats. If you'd like to cosplay as them, or you'd just like a Mario and Luigi hat in your wardrobe, there's a great video tutorial. Once again, you could do these hats in orange for Mario, you could do the dark purple for Waluigi, or you could do your favorite color and put your own letter on there. Next, we have this Pixel Mario blanket. So this is super cool, because what it is, it's actually just about 200 granny squares that are done in different colors and put together to make the pixel art of the old school original Mario. Well, he's not the original because the original one probably isn't in color, but you know what I mean. So we've got Princess Peach, we've got an amigurumi doll of her. She's looking very beautiful. Now this pattern is actually not in English, but there are English subtitles, so it's all good. You can follow along and read along and you'll be great. Next, we're up to my fave, Yoshi. Then we have a Yoshi vest. A cute little vest you can crochet with a pixel grid Yoshi on it. You could also just use this pixel grid design to like do a pillow or a little wall hanging or something like that. Then if you want to become Yoshi and the vest just isn't enough for you, I've got this Yoshi hat. And then the final Yoshi pattern, perfect for Easter, although I think Easter will have passed by the time I upload this video, is a Yoshi egg. It looks very soft and very huggable, and you can make it into whatever color you like for whatever color Yoshi you like. Moving on to the mushroom characters Toad and Toadette. They're looking very cute here. We've got these amigurumi dolls of them. I never know the relationship between toads and like the mushroom items in Mario, but the next pattern in my video is some of the little Super Mario mushrooms. Got a speedy one and an extra life one, otherwise known as red and green. Now these little ones you see here, they're little ones that you can hold like this, but if you'd like the big ones, I also have a pattern too. You can go crazy and make as many mushrooms in as many sizes as you like, or you could make a mushroom rug. Now this is called a mushroom rug. For me, it looks like it could also be a blanket, so very similar to that Mario pattern we had earlier. They've made a whole lot of granny squares in just one block color and then put them all together to make a beautiful mushroom rug slash blanket. And if it's not enough to wrap yourself in a mushroom blanket, you need to completely become the mushroom. I have some mushroom hats for you. You can do it with the tassels, you can do it without the tassels. Either way, you'll turn into a mushroom. Next item on the list, we have the Super Mario star. I love the little stars, they're so cute with their little eyes. And next we have another star, but this is a star that is a specific character in Super Mario Galaxy called Luma. Where is Super Mario Galaxy for the Switch? Next we have the Mario Fire Flower and Ice Flower. We're covering all the Mario items today, and we're also covering the question box that they come in. For this question box, you crochet like a box, sugar, but it opens up so you can put any of your little Mario items in the box and then open it and get out an item, and I just thought that was so cute. Another iconic Mario item, not item, object I guess, we've got the Mario pipes. If you do any of the little amigurumi, you can stick them in the pipe as their little home. Don't blame me if they disappear down a pipe though. Now we're moving into like Mario enemy territory. Well, I don't know. It depends if you're using them or they're being used against you for these shells. So I've got the Mario Kart Koopa shells. I know they're in other Mario games, but I associate them mostly with Mario Kart. And if you get them to use them, they're great. If you get a blue shell and you're about to come first right at the end, that is the worst thing of my life, and it is an enemy. So, enemy number one. Enemy number two is Bowser. Now this Bowser is like a really detailed pattern with a lot of different pieces, a lot of different elements. It's a complicated one, kind of like the character Bowser himself. So it's a 5-part video tutorial, another one where you need to put on subtitles if you want to read it in English, and then if you finish it, you can sit on your piano and let him sing the Peaches song to you all day. Okay, next we've got this guy. I don't know who this guy is, I just know I hate him. He's always doing annoying stuff, he's stealing the Mario babies in Yoshi, he's doing crazy things in Mario Party, he's always causing havoc, he's annoying. I always kind of thought he was a bird, but he flies around on a broomstick. I don't know what he is, but if for some reason you want to crochet an evil little guy, there's a pattern for you. Next we've got the Piranha Plant, which are enemies, but they're kind of cute. Like, if you look at them, they're just like a little Venus flytrap. They're just looking for food. So we've got this one that is crocheted with its pipe, it's coming out of the pipe, and then this is one of the best patterns I've ever found. It is a Piranha Plant scarf. You've got like the pipe going around you as a scarf, and then the Piranha Plant's coming out the end. Genius crochet ideas. Following that, we have the chain chomp. I love chain chomps. They're so cute. They're just Peach's dogs. Of course they're gonna try and chomp all these cars going through gardens. I'm sure my dog would do the same if a car appeared in my garden. I actually have a chain chomp plushie, and I just spent like an hour looking for it so it could be sitting here for the video, and I couldn't find it. Like this chain chomp in the picture, it wasn't attached to its post, and it's gone. This is another 10 out of 10 genius crochet pattern idea. We've got a chain chomp hat. It's a chain chomp that is eating your brain. It's so cute. Moving on to Bob-omb. I know they're enemies, but like they're really cute. Look how cute it is. And we've got this guy who's called a Bullet Bill, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's called a Bullet Bill. I just always in my head call them Bulletin Ds because that's what I called them when I was 4 playing Mario as my first ever video game. I do not know where Bulletin D came from. I do not know what Bulletin D means. But I'm probably going to crochet one of these for my 4-year-old self anyway. Then we have this little boo you can crochet. I don't like boos. I got stuck on a Yoshi's Island level for actual years because I couldn't get past these boos. I ended up restarting my whole game because I was so confused, and then I think eventually I did get past them and it wasn't that hard, but I still don't like them. We've got Goombas. I also have a Goomba plushie. Where are my Nintendo plushies? Okay, then we've got Wiggler, who I don't think is classified as an enemy, but I just look at Wiggler and I feel like I have like a emotionally scarring backstory of some video game where I had an argument with a Wiggler. Don't remember what it was, but I'm not a big fan. However, it is objectively pretty cute. Like, that's a pretty cute creature. It's got a flower growing out of its head. Maybe I'll crochet one and I'll like Wigglers. Then we've got Cheep Cheep. I was wrong when I said the shell was enemy number 1. Cheep Cheep. That's who enemy number 1 is. Hate is a very strong word, and it is appropriate for this creature. You could crochet a Mario scarf. This is the last Mario pattern of the video. This one, it combines a whole lot of Mario objects and enemies into a scarf. Now, you could also use this as like little granny square blocks, because you could use each of the symbols as a different pixel art square, and you could join them together to make like a cardigan, or a blanket, or a pillow, or whatever you like, or a scarf like the pattern originally intended. So that is all the Mario patterns for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Now we are moving to Kirby's Dream Land. I love Kirby. Nothing gets cuter than a little pink blob, unless it was a little purple blob. That would be cuter, but Kirby kind of comes in every colour sometimes. I've seen different coloured Kirbys. And obviously with crocheting, you can just make this one purple. Or you can do your traditional Kirby. You can have a very cute little pink, fluffy, round, squishy Kirby. Such a cute pattern here. And I've also got a little Kirby keychain. This is a surprise Kirby. He's a walking Kirby. He's a keychain Kirby, so you can put him on your bag and take him everywhere. And we've got a slightly bigger Kirby plushie, and this one is sitting on a star. Then we have another Kirby plushie. How many Kirby plushies are there gonna be? But this one is wearing a Mario hat and a Mario mustache. How cool is that? I like how the little letter on his hat says K as well. Then I've got another Kirby in a hat. This time it's Kirby in a Yoshi hat. How amazing is this hat? It like fits around his little arms. It's got the Yoshi spikes and the Yoshi eyes. So this one is specifically made for a specific Kirby pattern. So if you want to make the Kirby Yoshi hat, you kind of have to make the Kirby that it's designed to fit. So I've got both those links there. Then I've got, this is a really unique one. This is a really creative one, a Kirby Pin Cushion. You need someone to help you out with your crochet projects. You need somewhere to put your pins when you're pinning together amigurumi pieces. You've now got a Kirby pattern. Perfect for every crochet artist. It's so cute because I've got like the stitch markers in his mouth too. Then we've got this very adorable Kirby hat, which is kind of like the Chain Chomp hat. He's eating your brain. I mean, in terms of Kirby, he's probably going to inhale you and then become you. It's arguably more scary than the Chain Chomp hat. Then I have some Kirby coasters. How adorable. The thing about coasters is you can always use them as just like little little art pieces. I feel like I say this in every crochet ideas video. I'm going to eventually, okay? I'm gonna have a lot of little crochet art pieces up here. You could use these Kirby coasters as art pieces on your wall, or you could also use them to make like a garland as a room decor. Then we have a Kirby friend. No, it's not really a friend, it's kind of an enemy. Kirby character Waddle Dee. I didn't know this was their name until I found this pattern. And then the final Kirby pattern of the day, we have the Meta Knight. You could crochet a Meta Knight and a Kirby and have them battle. Now we're gonna move into some Legend of Zelda patterns. Now, I have never played a Zelda game. I'm sorry, I've never played a Zelda game. I do not know much about Zelda, but I did find 10 patterns that I think are really cool patterns. I hope if you like Zelda, you'd like them. But first of all, we've got Link. This is not Zelda. I definitely was one of those people who thought this was Zelda for a really long time, but I know it's not. This is Zelda. So I've got matching Link and Zelda. I assume there are a couple, but I don't actually know. It might be about to get roasted alive in the comments. Pattern number 45 is this cute little blue fairy called Navi. Now I believe these come in different colours, so you can do it in whichever colour you like, but you've got the base pattern here with the little orb and the wings. Then we've got these snazzy creatures. From what I gather, you go on like a treasure hunt to find them. You could crochet these up and then hide them around your house for your Zelda loving friend to find. Then we've got this beautiful Zelda flower. This is called the Silent Princess flower. It's so pretty. Even if you don't like Zelda, it's just a pretty flower to crochet. And this video is actually a beginner crochet tutorial. So they're teaching you how to do all the different stitches while making this Zelda flower. So if you're a very beginner, this tutorial is perfect. And we've got this pattern which is called a dishcloth. You can use it as a dishcloth, or once again, use it as a little piece of art. Turn it into a pillow, make 20 and make a cardigan. Actually, you probably need more than 20 for a cardigan. But as I'm sure you know, the possibilities are endless with little crochet squares. Then we have another Triforce pattern. This one is a pillow, and this one you crochet triangles, which are quite hard shapes to crochet. Well, at least compared to squares and circles. So yeah, if you haven't crocheted triangles much and you'd like to practice your triangle crocheting skills, there you go. Next, have this little Triforce dice bag, which is very, very cute. And we've got this amazing shield bag. How awesome is that? That'd be perfect for like cosplaying or conventions, or just having as a cool bag. You don't need to wear a costume to have cool accessories, just wear them. Then our final Zelda pattern is the Link hat, the iconic green hat that Link wears. You can make one and wear it too. Alright, these next few patterns I kind of forgot I had. There are a couple random ones. So we've got Pikmin, which are really cute little creatures. I've never played Pikmin, but look how adorable they are. Then we've got a Pikmin hat, which is so cute and so cool, and I want to wear it anyway, even though I don't know much about Pikmin. So the link here is to a blog, and what this person has done is they've combined two different patterns. They combined like an elf hat pattern and a leaf pattern to make the Pikmin hat. They talk through how they did that on their blog, so if you want to make one, go follow that. Then I have these Splatoon squids, like wood squids, octolings, inklings. No, that's what the people are called. I tried to find other Splatoon patterns, but once again, I couldn't find any free English ones. So if you'd really like to do some more complicated, detailed Splatoon characters and you don't mind buying crochet patterns, there are a lot of really cool ones on Etsy. Okay, moving on to some console-inspired crochet patterns. So we've got a Nintendo Switch case. It's a great video tutorial. You can make a cute little case for your Switch, or you could make a cover for your Switch dock. I was one of the people, I bought the like regular Switch when it came out, and it's just like very boring compared to all the beautiful consoles that have come out since. So if you're in the same predicament, you could crochet a cover for it to make it a bit more exciting. Then we have a Nintendo DS case. I know there are still people out there who play their DSs. I see people playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on Twitter like every single day. So if you're one of those people, you could crochet your DS a case. Then we have this blanket. Now, you're gonna have to excuse my pronunciation. I don't know if you say this NES or NES out loud. I've never had to say it before. But if you want a blanket of the controller of the Nintendo Entertainment System, here is your pattern. If you want something else inspired by the Nintendo Entertainment System, you could do a glasses case. How cute is that? That's a multi-part video tutorial of how to make the case. Pattern number 61. We are almost done. Finally, the Game Boy's time to shine. We've got a cute little Game Boy keychain. You could do it in whatever color. Do it in the color Game Boy you had or the color Game Boy you wish you'd had. Then this is one of my favorite patterns of the whole video, the Game Boy plushie. I would highly recommend a Game Boy plushie. And pattern number 63, we've got a Game Boy bag. How cool is that? Just carry around a Game Boy as your tote bag. Then the final Nintendo pattern of the day is this Game Boy pillow. I use this Game Boy Squishmallow as a pillow, so I would recommend Game Boys as pillows. Well, that is all the Nintendo patterns I have to share with you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that there was something in there that gets you inspired to crochet. If you're a Pokemon fan, go check out my Pokemon crochet patterns video. If you're an Animal Crossing fan, I've got you covered. The Animal Crossing video is on its way. When you're watching this, it might already be up. So I'll have the link in the description. It'll either say coming soon or there'll be a link. That is all for today. I will see you again soon. Bye!